This is part one of creating your phone box in CAD, and we're going to use application Autodesk Inventor to do that, which can be accessed on any DT computer. You can either use the search menu to do that, or you can go to your start menu and go to Autodesk Inventor and find that under the DT tab there, and look for Autodesk Inventor 2020. Okay, that's what you're going to open up. Okay, so once you've got that open, we're going to actually eventually create something that looks like this, and in this first tuition video we're going to create the backboard, which looks like that. The first thing for you to do is to go to File and go to New, and then create a file from these templates. So I want you to select on, once you've done that, select metric and then standard mm, the mm here standing for millimeters. With both those highlighted, go to create, and that creates a new part. You can see now I've got a new part here with two other parts open, which I've just showed you. With my new part open here, you can see it's taken me straight to the 3D model tab at the top, and all these tools here under this tab are 3D modeling tools. We're going to essentially use 3D model and sketch as we learn this CAD software. So the first thing I want you to do is to use the drop down menu here and start 2D sketch. That will bring up three different work planes, which you can see here. It doesn't matter which one you select, hover over one and click on it and select that work plane. You can see that's taking me to the tab menu, which now has lots of 2D modeling tools. I want you first to create the start with a 2-point rectangle by using the drop down menu and select on 2-point rectangle. Then hover over the center point here and click once and let go. Once you've clicked once and let go, then move your cursor, don't click and drag, and you can see as you move it around you get these different dimensions. Now it's important that you know your dimensions for the backboard. They should be worked out on your folder already according to your phone. So you want to take, if your phone is sort of sideways in landscape view, then you want to add 65 to the width and 30 to the height of your phone. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and the first one that I can see here is my height. So I'm going to go ahead and add 30 to that, so mine is 70, so that makes 100. Okay, then I want you to press the tab key to do the next dimension. My next dimensions, if my phone is on its side, the width would be 140, so I'm going to add 65 to that, and that makes 205. So once you've done both of those, and you can use the tab menu to flick between those two dimensions there. Once you've got both of those correct, press the return key and enter. Now I can only see the bottom left hand corner of my rectangle at the moment, but if you click on the zoom all button, that brings everything into focus that you have already done. And you can see there my width is 205 and my phone and the height of the backboard is 100. Now if you have got those kind of round the wrong way or whichever way, you can always use this kind of arrow here just to bring things around to however you want them to be, but they essentially should look something like that. Okay. Once you've got that correct, I want you to click on this button which is Finish Sketch. Okay, again you might like to click on the Zoom All button so that it brings everything into focus there. And then I want you can see it's finished, come out of your Sketch tab and come to the 3D Model tab again here. And I want you to use this Extrude button here. It's already automatically selected the rectangle and extruded it by 10 millimeters. Now, and brought up this dialog box here. I want you to change that to actually 20 millimeters by selecting this here and changing it to 20. Just let me turn that off. So that alarm going off. Once you've got that selected to 20, it's changed the height here. Then click OK. Alright, and that has now given us our rectangle here. So once you've done that, I want you to then go to the Filat tool here, and it automatically sets that at 2 millimeters. We're actually going to change that to 12 millimeters, and then come around and select these edges. There's one edge there, one edge there, one edge there. You can't see this edge here, but if you just hover over where it should be, you can select that as well. Then click apply, and you can get rid of that by clicking on the crosshair. And that has given you the backboard dimensions. You can use this to kind of drag it around and see it from different angles. There are some other tools as well that you can use. You can use the kind of orbit tool here to kind of select it and move it around as well. And that is essentially the part one of our video done.